start by, as we wait for our next visitors to come, our audience members, thanking Charlie and Roseanne for this marvelous space. Take a look, we got a fireplace, they have done an amazing job with the equipment on stage. So we owe a huge debt of gratitude to you guys, and we really, really appreciate the opportunity to perform here. It is a perfect incubator for tomorrow's stars. One of the fortuitous things about tonight is it is the summer solstice. So at exactly 8:30 tonight, we transfer from spring into summer, which is a joyous moment. So let's hear it for summer solstice. Yeah! And we actually have 15 hours and 6 minutes of light today. It is the longest day of the year in this part of the world. So one of the amazing things about Lagond, and kind of growing up here as teachers, as Rusty and I have for, what, about 27 plus years now, is the collaborations that can happen between the various instrumentalists that get attracted to the school. And as we go through the night, you're going to see a lot of collaborations. And every year we try to do a little something different with our teaching, and I would say the biggest difference this year is that we saw talent in all different corners of our teaching practice, and we tried to bring students together to be able to work with each other and get to know each other, so that when they go out there in the real world, lo and behold, there's that guitar player they knew at Lagond, and oh my God, there's the bass player, and it just mushrooms into this wonderful alumni community. So that is the real magic, I think, of Lagond, aside from the wonderful teachers that they attract, and the wonderful students and parents who support. Come on in, come on in. You're just in time, don't worry. Make yourself comfortable. So tonight, we are calling it a vocal soiree and showcase because all the students who sing tonight, including the adult students, are students of mine, and all the instrumentalists have been taught by Rusty at one point or another. So, with that note, and I want to have a strong welcome to those who came the furthest distance. We have people from Israel, welcome. We have people from the United Kingdom, welcome. And it is just an honor to have you here. So a special welcome to you guys. Let's forget the troubles of the world and enjoy this amazing, eclectic show that we have put together for you. So, without further ado, Tuesday Night Live Band, take it away.
originally recorded by War and then redone in a beautiful fashion by George Benson. It's called The World is a Ghetto. And that featured Matthew Silito on guitar. Also on guitar, Max Soleimani. On bass, and you will soon learn the meaning of this nickname, the Iron Man, Jason Robbins. And on drums, Liam Scholl.
Rusty Kyle on keys.
Now, you may be the audience, but now you get to answer the question. Any Tom Petty fans out there? All right, we're going to feature Max in a song by Tom Petty.
Yeah.
We are Tuesday Night Live, and it's Craig's so funny. That's all I know. Now I'd like to introduce our first performer. And this young lady has actually almost become an associate member of this band because she's lent her vocal talents to us on 2 different shows and allowed us to do material we would not ordinarily have been able to do. And tonight, we'd like to return the favor. Please give a nice welcome to Allison Bogdan.
One, two, three, four.
By the way, we ended up having enough seats for everybody, so if anybody's getting sick of standing in the background, please feel free to fill in up front here. I promise you, you will not be blown out by the speakers. The sound is just as good. So while we're doing a little set change here, I'd like to introduce 2 of my singers, Abby Maron and Maya Hassan. Abby gave me a gift of her voice. She is now a senior, and we'll talk more about that later. But she also gave me the gift of recommending that Maya come to Lagond and lo and behold, their voices sound amazing together. So I will let them introduce their own songs, but please put your hands together. A warm welcome for Abby Mara.
So for a little bit of a change of pace, this song is from one of my favorite movies, La La Land. It's very jazzy and you love to sing it, so here's City of Stars. See you in a second.
From The Notebook, the musical, and it's about a character and different moments of her life and looking back at them. So this is I Want to Go Back from The Notebook.
Tell you your eyes are as clear as the day.
now there's not a dry eye in the house. So now we want to convince you to enjoy staying here. I'd like to bring up my next solo performer, Delilah Fioretti, who has been doing amazing work, not only at Lagond, but also with her school group. And she is sometimes too busy to give us time to collaborate here, but we hope we're going to snag you next year, okay? So come on up, Delilah. Put your hands together for Delilah Fioretti.
Thank you so much, Claire. The next song, or the song I'm going to be singing, is one of my favorite songs from Rihanna. This is Stay.
Okay, this next act is really rather special. A number of levels. This is Dylan Haynes.
Hi, I'm Dylan Haynes.
And This is his mom, Nicole Hames. And Dylan is a man of many talents. Now note the way I put this here. It's a shame that we only have time to showcase 3 of them. Guitar, vocal, and songwriting. There's more where that came from, but you'll have to access Spotify to find it. So, ladies and gentlemen, Dylan Hames and our mothership.
Thank you, everybody. So this first song is called Shadow People. It's an original that we both wrote together. She wrote the words and I wrote the music, and it's very special to us, and I think you want to elaborate.
Well, he's played it once, a couple times live, but like once in a venue with just him and the guitar, and so we just feel really lucky to play with an awesome band. It's like a world premiere. Well, it's written like through the lens of Dylan, but it's about people from our past or our present, or sometimes just other people who are inside our heads that follow us, and they're really tempting, and sometimes they're good, and sometimes they're not so good, and how do you make the choice? So that's what Shadow People's about.
All right.
Shadow people, shadow people, shadow people, dance before my eyes. Shadow people, shadow people, shadow people. Ain't no big surprise. Take it away, Mom! Crawling together, beckon to steal me through the walls. Master persuaders, follow me down the hall. Curious whispers, lead me down to the gate. Is it fate that's calling? Are they telling it to me straight? Shadow people, shadow people, dance before my eyes. Shadow people, shadow people, ain't no big surprise. Abandoned disco, now we're in a white trance. Hollowed eyes, me with mine, in an eerie contrast. Through the solid darkness comes a vague and familiar caller. Is it me or someone else? Am I getting smaller? Shadow people, oh shadow people, shadow
intertwined. Thank you. I know that was. She was worried about that one all night, but
I think
she did great. Give another round of applause for Mom, everybody. She worked so hard on this. It's like incredible. I'm so proud of her. This is amazing. So this next song, we're gonna finish it off with something a lot more fun, a lot more like dancey. It's a song called "Trouble in Paradise," and you want to say what it's about again?
Well, I wrote it. I wrote the words.
She wrote the words.
music. But he came to me and he said he had this little riff like that you'll hear, kind of Caribbean sounding, and he wanted the name "Trouble in Paradise," and he's like, and I want it to be political, and I'm like, fuck. Okay. And as I was like coming out of sleep, and whatever your political views are, I just woke up with this like, with the words in my head, "Oh, up seems down and down seems up to me." And then I took it from there. So it's kind of like a fun song, but with a darker, slightly political twist.
All right.
Seems down, down seems up to me. Yeah, there's trouble in paradise. People are telling me things that are different from what I see. The waves crash heavy, the tide is immune. The sun sets early, the moon's out of tune. Stars flicker faintly, they'll vanish soon. I'm lost in the chaos, no map to be found in the old wardrobe. Every whisper feels like thunder. If there's trouble in paradise, up seems down, down seems up to me. Yeah, there's trouble in paradise. People are telling me things different from what I see. Promises broken, the air tastes like lies. The stars all look closer, but truth's in the sky. Dreams once golden are tarnished and gray. There's trouble in paradise. Up seems down, down seems up to me. Yeah, there's trouble in paradise. People are telling me things that are different from what I see. Is it me or the world that's changed? Am I the stranger, or is this place rearranged? I trust my heart, I trust my eyes. Through the haze I see the light. 'Cause there's trouble in paradise. Up seems down, down seems up to me. Yeah, there's trouble in paradise. People are telling me things that are different from what I see. Yeah, people are telling me things that are different from what I see. Yeah, people are telling me things that are different from what I see.
Thank you. So fun.
Oh, and we got Liam on drums.
I want to tell you guys a little story. We were talking before about the Lagond connection. So this is, in some ways, the most bizarre circular connection of all. I want to talk a little bit about Annabelle Pinero, who's another one of our seniors. Dylan's a senior, Abby's a senior, Annabelle's a senior. So, yeah, for the seniors. Woo. When Annabelle started with me when she was maybe in 3rd grade, I think 8 years old. So look at her now, you'll see, she's all grown up, oh no. But she was the first person to utter the name of Billie Eilish to me. And I think for 2 years, the only songs she chose were Billie Eilish songs. She was the biggest Billie Eilish fan way back before Billie Eilish got famous. She knew about Billie Eilish. So now fast forward, 10 years or something? 8 years? I can't do math. And we get a phone call, or Roseanne gets a phone call from the Hollaback family, and they say, my daughter, Haley, is the biggest Billie Eilish fan on the planet. And Roseanne says, how did you find us? And Mama Hollaback says, because we texted Billie Eilish's drummer, or we heard a podcast of Billie Eilish's drummer. This is, we're speaking of somebody named Andrew Marshall, who used to be Andrew Abramowitz when he was here at the school. From Rybrook, by the way, same town that Maya and Abby live in. Andrew was a student here for many years, and I think went to Fieldston and then went on to the rest of his career. He's the only drummer that Billie Eilish will use. And he was talking on this podcast about his music education, and one of the names that came up was Lagond. And Jordana Hollaback said, I couldn't understand what this name was. Lagond? Is it Lagond? What was he saying? So she texted him, found out about the school, and then called, and then Haley enrolled. So we have in this next act 2 of the biggest Billie Eilish fans on the planet, adding the wonderful voice of Isla Gold. Ladies, please come up and share your talents with us.
Any Billie Eilish song I love. I'm like the biggest fan. I mean, Annabelle, I'm the biggest fan. I love this song. It's from her new album, Hit Me Hard and Soft. And I just saw her in Barcelona like a few days ago, and it was like the best experience of my life. So I'm very excited to sing this one with these 2 talented singers too.
Haley, why don't you take 2 steps back with that? Hey. All right.
I wish you the best for the rest of your life. Felt sorry for you when I looked in your eyes, but I need to confess I told you a lie. I said you were the love of my life, the love of my life. Did I break your heart? Did I waste your time? Time. I tried to be there for you. Then you tried to break mine. It isn't asking for a love or an apology for making me feel like it killed you if I tried to leave. You said you'd never fall in love again because of me. Then you moved on immediately. But I wish you the best for the rest of your life. Felt sorry for you when I looked in your eyes, but I knew upset almost all of the time. But after I left, it was obvious why. Ooh, because for
Okay, the next song is just me, sadly. This song is How Could You by Jessie Murph. It's so good, but she has a little more of a country voice. I kind of have a little like poppier voice, so I'm very excited to sing it for you guys. Nope.
You said you were sober, so I'll let you come over. Your words pulled me closer, but your words screwed me over. I kept on denying, so you kept on trying. You went too far for closure, too far screwed me over. I could just lie here and say it's okay, when I wanna rip all the doors off this place, set it on fire and just walk away, so I can feel anything else but this way.
Instrumentalist, jazz, like songwriter, singer, player. She's kind of an all-around artist, and I've recently fallen in love with a lot of her songs, and this one came out just after the last performance, so I decided to try. Woo! This is Silver Lining.
Falling in bad habits, staring into the abyss, drowning in red wine and sniffing cinnamon. We've been kissing on the playground, acting like little kids, making dirty jokes and getting nowhere. So I propose, it's all overdue. When you go to hell, I'll go there with you too. And when we're punished for being so cruel, the silver linings, I'll be there with you. Never been calm or collected. No one's ever called me sweet. What a miracle, I found a darling. You at the worst time, fell in love on a whim. Now we peer away in fields of rosy sin. So I propose, it's long overdue. When you go to hell, I'll go there with you too. Being so cruel, the silver linings, I'll be there. The silver linings, I'll be there with you.
Now we have a special treat, another solo performer. Lagond is one of my newest students, and I'm so happy that she has joined the Lagond family. And she has a voice that will take you back to a different era with this particular song, which is a golden oldie, and most of you are too young to know it, but maybe some of you will recognize it. Come on up, Isla.
You go to my head and you to my head with a smile that makes my temperature rise like a summer with 1,000 Julys. You intoxicate my soul with your eyes. The thought that you might give a thought to my plea casts a spell over me. Still I say to myself, get a hold of yourself. Can't you see that it never can be? You go to my head with a smile that makes my temperature rise like a summer with 1,000 Julys. You intoxicate my soul with your eyes. Though I'm certain that this heart of mine hasn't a ghost of a chance in this crazy romance. You go to my head. You go to my head. You go to my head.
Well, I like to talk a lot evidently tonight. I hope you're not getting sick of me. I have another story, another connection story about Lagond. So, as a matter of fact, just today, Max is another one of my vocal students, and his dad has a sister, and it just so happened the first time they walked through the door of Lagond, they kind of looked at, his dad looked at me and said, "Didn't you play and sing at my sister's wedding?" We were like, "Yes, as a matter of fact, we did." It's a beautiful wedding on Long Island. Anyway, turns out his sister is Loife's makeup artist, and Max just this afternoon showed me an Instagram post of, did she pronounce it Rami Soleimani is Loife's makeup artist. So we love Loife here. You're going to hear another Loife tune later. But what an amazing coincidence. The world is small, and the Lagond connections have big tentacles.
Okay. One, two, three.
Some people call me the space cowboy. Some call me the Gates of Law. Some people call me Maurice, 'cause I speak of the politics of love. People talk about me, baby. Say I'm doing you wrong, doing you wrong. Well, don't you worry, baby, don't you worry. 'Cause I'm right on. 'Cause I'm a picker, I'm a winner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. I play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight joker. I share the water with no one. You're the cutest thing that I ever did see. Really love your beaches, wanna shake your tree. Lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey all the time. Oh, wait, baby, I should show you good time. 'Cause I'm a picker, I'm a winner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. I play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight choker. I should've wanted for one. You're the cutest thing that I ever did see. Really love your beach, just wanna shake your tree. Lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey all the time. Oh, baby, I should show you good time. 'Cause I'm a picker, I'm a winner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. I play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight choker. I sure wanna go on.
Hope you like that one.
Good? Alright, go ahead, Matt.
Alright, this one's by John Mayer. I like John Mayer a lot, so.
Welcome to the wind, what you said to me. Come to save me. Take a seat, take your life. Got it out in black and white. Well, I never lived a dream of the prom kings and the drama queens. I like to think the best of me. Still had it up my sleeve. Love to tell you, stay inside the light. Something's better on the other side. I wanna run through the halls of my school. I wanna scream at the top of my lungs. I just found out there's no such thing as the real world. Just a lie, you got to rise up. Some of the good boys and girls take the so-called right track to the White House, grabbing credits and maybe transfers. They read all the books, but they can't find the answer. And all of our parents, they're getting older. Wonder if they wish for anything better around in the memories. Tiny tragedy. The love to tell you, stay inside the light. But something's better on the other side. I wanna run through the halls of my high school. I wanna scream at the top of my lungs. I just found out there's no such thing as the real world. Just a lie you got to rise above. I am invincible. I am invincible. I am invincible as long as I'm alive. I wanna run through the halls of my high school. I wanna scream at the top of my lungs. I just found out there's no such thing as the real world. Just a lie you got to rise above. I just can't wait till my 10-year-old dawn young. I'm on the bus down the double doors. And when I stand on these tables before you won't know what all this time was for.
Thank you. Next, Soirée.
So, did everybody get a good break? Did everybody get refreshments? Because now you're in for a very special treat. I have had the pleasure and the honor of working with these 6 amazing singers up here, and this is a collaboration. They call themselves the Wildflowers. And I want them all to remember to stay on stage after the set ends, because I have something special in mind, okay? So, without further ado, please welcome the Wildflowers.
Collected, I'm insecure, it doesn't matter where he bought it. All that matters is
to Charlie Lagond for playing.
When I had you to myself, I didn't want you around. Those pretty faces always made you stand out in a crowd. Someone picked you from the bunch. One glance was all it took. Now it's much too late for me to take a second look. Oh, baby, give me one more chance. Won't you please let me back in your heart? Oh, darling, I was blind to let you go. Now that I've seen you back in his arms, try to live without your love is one long sleepless night. Alright, let me show you, boy, that I know wrong from right. Every street that I walk on, I leave tear stains on the ground. Following the boy I didn't even want around. Oh, baby, give me one more chance. Won't you please let me back in your heart? Oh, darling, I was blind to let you go. Let you go, baby. Now that I've seen you back in his arms. But won't you please let me back in your heart? Oh, darling, I was blind to let you go. Let you go, baby. Now that I've seen you back in his arms, oh, baby, give me one more chance. Won't you please let me back in your heart?
We're the Wildflowers. Those are our first two songs. We'll introduce ourselves. My name's Abby, and to my right is...
I'm Maya, and to my right is
Allison, and down there is
Annabelle, and to my left is
Isla, and to my left is
I'm Haley, and together we're
the Wildflowers.
distance be nothing with so I didn't call you for 16 long days, and I should get a cigarette for so much restraint, no matter how long I resist temptation, I will always lose. It hurts to be something, it's worse to be nothing with you. There's no solution, you'll never last. Why can't I let go of So I broke my promise. I called you last night. I shouldn't have, I wouldn't have, if it weren't for the sight of a boy who looks just like you, standing out on Melrose Avenue. It hurts to be something, it's worse to be nothing with It hurts to be something, it's worse to be nothing with you. Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you in awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same. Ooh, the burning pain, listening to you harp about some new soulmate. She's so perfect, blah blah blah. Oh, how I wish you'll wake up one day, run to me, confess your love, at least just let me say that when I talk to you, oh Cupid walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I loved you from the start? Ba-da-da-da, ba-ba-da-da-da. What's a girl to do, crying on my bed, staring into the blue, unrequited day? trying. All is driving me a bit insane. Have to get this off my chest. I'm telling you today that when I talk to you, oh Cupid walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I loved you from the start. Confess I loved you, just thinking of you. I know I've loved you from the start.
So, before we conclude the show, and by the way, a special thank you to Rusty. So much work on behalf of making this show come off. Writes the charts, helps with the arrangements, is the glue and the grease that makes the wheels turn. Thank you, Rusty. So, we have a very sentimental moment, which is we have to hopefully not say goodbye, but send our seniors off into somewhat of the real world of college. And I have to say, in this particular case, I'm going to start with the first, the youngest member of my crew that I have either coached or worked with, and that is Dylan. So, Dylan, as you know, is a man of many talents, and it was so much fun working with you on college applications and getting you into Elon, the school. And obviously, you have a very bright future. Don't forget about us here at Lagond. Okay?
How could I forget about you? It changed my life.
So the collaborations have been amazing. Because there is a lot of stress at college, I decided to give you a little stress ball that you could squeeze. I don't know, you might think it looks like a musical note, maybe it looks like something else, I don't know, but this is for you to keep on your desk. When times get rough, remember the God.
Thank you.
And now we go to Abby, who is my next most recent, although not that recent. I think you came to me as a sophomore, am I correct? And Abby walked in the door with an amazing voice, I'm not going to lie. She has worked so hard to develop an even more amazing voice and a stage presence. And as we all know, every performer that's up here in some form or another has experienced very traumatic stage fright. And part of building confidence is getting over that. And I can say across the board, every singer I've worked with, if you care about what you do, you have stage fright. But Abby is my rock. When she hits the stage, she lights up, and she not only keeps her parts so straight in her mind and so solid, but she lifts up everybody else that's on a team with her. I've never actually had a team player as solid as Abby. So I thank you for that. I'm sure she's going to do some music in college, but right now, I think the plan, if I'm not mistaken, is biology at University of, wait for it, Maryland. And I have to say, she's following the footsteps of another great singer that was here who started a very prestigious a cappella group down there, who is now a computer scientist working for Capital One, but also doing music. And I hope for you the same future of arranging, producing. Your ear for harmony and production is second to none. So I give you a stress ball as well. And Dylan, don't feel left out, but okay, flowers. All right, and of course, now I don't need to hide the flowers and the stress ball, but I have to talk about Annabelle, because in fact, I meant to grab this when I left the house. When she first came to me, we always had, what were the name of those little animals with the big eyes? Yeah, and I still have the Beanie Boo I used to bring to voice lessons to keep her occupied, and those big eyes coming from the piano. I still have it at home. I didn't want to lose it, so I forgot to bring it tonight on purpose, I guess. But I was partly inspired to give you this to continue the tradition of those stabilizing squeeze toys. So Annabelle's voice has been amazing throughout as well, and like Abby, she has a truly exceptional ear for harmony and for blending. She has performed on many different stages, not all with Lagond, I think most recently Carnegie Hall, Radio City, a bunch of other exciting things with other school choruses and jazz groups. But we have been so lucky to have her helping us do vocal arrangements, inspiring us through several different iterations of the vocal groups that we put together through the years. So for you, my dear, going to University of Vermont, studying psychology, which by the way is a great lead into always doing music on the side, because music is very psychological. So I have high hopes that even though neither of these two chose music, that they will be involved in music for the rest of their life. Annabelle, I'm going to miss you so much. This is great. Before I lose it, I'm leaving the stage.
He's going to do the talking with his guitar. Fellas, you've been impeccably disciplined, but on this one, just cut loose.
I just want to say thank you to Rusty and Claire for putting this band together for this whole night. Thank you.
Crossbow! Guitar, Matthew Silito. Bass, the Iron Man, Jason Robbins. And on drums, wait for it, wait for it.